There are massive protests that are breaking out by different groups in Karnataka. One is, of course, the Cauvery water issue. And these are the visuals that are latest coming in from Bengaluru, where there's also a bandh that has been reported today. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's effigy was burnt by angry protesters. The stir basically is against the release of Cauvery water to Tamil Nadu. Karnataka ministers' posters have been hit with slippers. Most of them from these groups are farmers. They are protesting against the release of the water. Protesters literally go knee-deep in the Cauvery river also, as we'll show you those visuals. For now, the state police detaining the protesters, and this is, of course, a political showdown too. As you can see, this is the second bandh in barely a week now in Karnataka. Many of them protesting in Bengaluru. So if you're a resident of the city, there is going to be possibly the inconvenience that will be caused to members of the public as well. Section 144 imposed. There are strict deployment of the police on the borders as well. The bandh again is primarily today. And look at the protests that are being organized, rolling on the streets, going deep into the Cauvery river as a form of protest, burning Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's effigy. There are different kinds of protests, visuals that are coming in from Bengaluru. Let's quickly bring in Sagai Raj from Bengaluru. Yes, Sagai Raj, go ahead. Anaga Keshav also joins me. Sagai, first to you, what kind of visuals do you see around you? What kind of protesters are assembling there? And what is their demand, basically?
After Bengaluru Bandh on Tuesday, today the pro organization as well as the farmer organization have called for a statewide Karnataka Bandh, and you can see the protesters have already gathered at Freedom Park and protesting against state government releasing Cauvery water to Tamil Nadu. Their demand is they have to immediately stop, and they also seek justice from the central government as well as CWMA, saying that there is a lot of injustice done to the state of Karnataka. You may demand any this, sir.
Sir, ಇವತ್ತು ನೀರ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಮಗೆ ಕುಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ. ತಮಿಳುನಾಡು ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ಎರಡು ಬೆಳೆ ಕೇಳ್ತವ್ರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳೆಗಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನಾವು ನೀರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಕುಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರು. ನೀವು ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ 195 ತಾಲೂಕುಗಳು ಬರಗಾಲ ಇದೆ. ಮಳೆ ಬರದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನೀರು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವೇ ಕೊಳೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲದ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ತಮಿಳುನಾಡು ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕುಡಿಯಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನೀರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಶಾಂತಿಯುತವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಮೊನ್ನೆ 26 ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬಂದು ಕರೆದಾಗ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಜನ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪ್ರೇರಿತವಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ, ನೀವು ಕನಕಪುರದಿಂದ ಬಸವನಗುಡಿವರೆಗೂ ಪಾದಯಾತ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರಿ. ಅವಾಗ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಟೈಮ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು. ಅವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಏನಂತ ಪಾದಯಾತ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ನಾವು ಅಣೆಕಟ್ಟು ಕಟ್ತೀವಿ, ಕಾವೇರಿ ನಮ್ಮದು, ಇದನ್ನ ಇತ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಂದ್ರಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷ ತೆಗೆದಾಗ, ಇವಾಗ ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ, ನೀರಾವರಿ ಸಚಿವರಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಮಾತು ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ನನಗೊಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾನು ಬಂಡೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ನನ್ನನ್ನ ವಿಗ್ರಹನಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೆಟ್ಲನಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರು. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ನೀವು ಮೆಟ್ಲು ಆಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ವಿಗ್ರಹನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ನೀವು ಅಣೆಕಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಂಡೆ ಆಗಿ ಅಣೆಕಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ
The voice of the protesters, where they are demanding that there is no water for drinking, but Tamil Nadu farmers are asking water for the second crop. And they also claim that the Karnataka government, especially D.K. Shivakumar, is not fulfilling his promise. He has promised that they will construct Mekadatu a project, but nothing has been done so far. And they say that they will continue the protest against Karnataka government as well as CWMA, because there are no sufficient water, but still they are releasing water for cultivation purpose.
Keep reporting on that. Stay on with me, Sagai. I want to bring in Anaga Keshav for the latest on this. Yes, Anaga, go ahead. Where are you presently standing? What does it look like? What's Bengaluru city looking like today?
Pooja, I'm currently standing at the Mysore Bank Circle. The protest is going to begin from Town Hall and they will reach the Freedom Park, but they have to pass via the Mysore Bank Circle where I am standing at. Currently, the protesters have not started amassing, but what I can tell you is that everything around me is absolutely shut, from malls to theaters to restaurant. Even our own colleagues tried having their morning dose of coffee, but they could not find even one single restaurant because everything is shut. The restaurant owners do not want to draw the ire of pro-Kannada protesters because they are very clear in their stance. They have put their foot down, saying that we are going to shut all shops, theaters, malls, even schools and colleges in solidarity, in solidarity with farmers, in solidarity with the Cauvery water, because they are saying that the Cauvery water belongs to us. Not a drop of water further will be released to Tamil Nadu, and that is what all this protest is about. Even the IT employees and office goers have been advised to take work from home today, today because all public modes of transport have been shut. Of course, metro services are open. Buses are plying, yes, but at a minimum frequency. The frequency is not like what it is on a typical, on a typical day. The bus frequency is also minimum, but what you're seeing around me is very unusual. Bangalore is not like this at all, especially in Mysuru Bank Circle. Everything is very, very silent. Even the commuters, they are very apprehensive when they, when they go past us. They're all taking a look at what's happening. The entire environment is still very tense in Bengaluru.
All right, so it's understandable solidarity and support. We hope that anyone out on the street is not targeted also for being on the streets in Bengaluru and travelling. We saw some of those visuals last time. But the issue is also very serious, as Sagai Raj and Anaga are telling us. Remember, this is basic issue. This is of Cauvery water that the farmers need. And if, according to the government stating, if the water is pushed out to Tamil Nadu will suffer. But Tamil Nadu is asking, we need the water and we require it for us because that's been a promise. Two states at war over Cauvery water presently. To tell you what's been happening in the past few days, pro-Kannada groups, farmers have protested, not just in Bengaluru but other areas of Karnataka as well. This has become a huge political showdown too. Visuals have been constantly emerging from different parts of Bengaluru that's witnessing another bandh today for the entire state. From capital city Bengaluru to Cauvery heartland Mandya, from where the first protests had started. Remember, as you can see, protesters holding banners, burning effigies of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, rolling on the streets as well. Some of the protesters have been detained by the Karnataka police. Farmers went even knee-deep in Cauvery water in some areas to try and protest against water being released to Tamil Nadu. In Chikmagaluru, enraged protesters were seen burning posters of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. Security has been tightened in parts of the state. Section 144 imposed, which means large gatherings will not be permitted.
With regard to this Karnataka Bandh, which is called by many Kannada linguistic organizations and even supported by many other organizations, we have made all the proper bandobast arrangements in this regard. Especially this Atti village border, this is the main point entry for vehicles to Bengaluru city. So here we have made all sort of arrangements. We have utilized 4 KSRP and all DSP and other officers and men. About 200 men we have deployed here.
We are challenging the orders of the regulatory committee before the Supreme Court. I have discussed with the advocates and they have opined that it should be challenged.
There is already a Supreme Court, verdict not to allow these bandhs in the entire country, not necessarily in Karnataka. And High Court also has opined that there should not be, allowed. We are trying to bring it to this, the organizers, that not to do this bandh. They can have a protest, they can have all these kind of things, and we may not be able to allow. Yesterday also we told them we will not allow. We have already contacted police people, have already contacted these people and informed them not to organize this kind of one.
We depend on Cauvery for drinking water. Even Bangalore, for example, if there is no water, how can we survive here? Is the city can survive? Is it possible? So they need to understand, see, time and again, over the time, over the centuries, Tamil Nadu has been benefited. So at the same time, they need to understand whenever the rain is deficient, they are going to get one more monsoon. Northeastern monsoon is there. Can they pump back the water? Is it possible? So they need to understand when we had surplus, we have given to Tamil Nadu. This kind of posture by Tamil Nadu is not good for them. They need to be more considerate, more friendly, more forward-looking.
Congress is doing politics, and the blame putting on us, it is very wrong. Who demanded the release of water to Tamil Nadu? Court? Tribunal? No, nobody else.